The price of changing the leathers of this bag actually surprised me. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and in today's video, I will reveal with you, finally, my Louis Vuitton Keepall after its repair. Some of you might remember that I think like 2 years at least ago, might be even a bit more, I made a video of Louis Vuitton repair prices in 2022. So basically then I went to the store, I explained to them my situation with my vintage Keepall, and they gave me prices of what it would cost to just exchange specific leather pieces of the bag or then exchange everything, all the leathers. And at that point it felt quite expensive. And I was basically left wondering, should I repair only the part of the leather that was broken? I will tell more about this. Should I at the same time then exchange all the leather parts because it would look really odd? If the one part would be like super fresh vachetta and then the rest would be like the vintage looking? Or should I actually try to save a bit of money and go to a cobbler here who is kind of focusing on luxury designer bags and repairing them, and as mentioned, trying to save some money? Procrastination is a real thing. I was just left undecisive of what I wanted to do because I was a bit concerned that if I would go and exchange the leather parts not at Louis Vuitton, that would mean that Louis Vuitton would never ever touch the bag again because obviously someone else has done some work on it. Yet again, the bag is from like, I guess, 95, 96. So yeah. Then I was thinking that if I would only repair the one part, that would also end up costing me money and the bag would look odd and I didn't really know. And at the same time, if I would go and exchange one part, shouldn't I just fix it all? Like all of these things. And I couldn't decide. I really couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to pay a lot of money for Louis Vuitton, save a bit of money and do it elsewhere, but then make sure that, I guess, the value decreases or whatever. One big problem was that I bought my Keepall pre-owned and I got it with an amazing price point. I think I paid around 550 euros some years ago, and it did come with all the leather parts and the bandolier strap and like everything, and paying actually more than what I paid originally for just exchanging the leather parts felt crazy. So yeah, I couldn't make up my mind. Well, fast forward some years and here I'm rambling and haven't even shown you anything yet. We'll get there, I promise. In the end of last year, I decided that 25 is gonna be the year when I do the repair because this is just ridiculous. I am using the bag not the way that it's supposed to because I'm so concerned that the leather parts are gonna give in and kind of it's gonna break more and it might actually then rip the canvas or whatever. So I have actually gone through Louis Vuitton after sales service. I have done some repairs for my Keepall. I exchanged all the leather pieces at once, and in this video I'm gonna share with you the before shots of what it looks like or what it looked like before I took it in, and then having a look at what I got in return, how much I paid, and how long did this service last. Now I'm gonna give it to past Paula, and I'm really sorry that I sound a bit nasally. I have obviously filmed that part some months ago already when I was feeling a bit sick, but all in all, let's go to that. Hello from the past me. Let's now have a quick close-up of what the Keepall looks like before anything has been done with it. I am so sorry if you are gonna soon feel horrified in what you're gonna see because well, I'm just gonna underline the fact that this bag is from the 90s and stuff happens to the leather, and especially because I purchased this pre-owned and the previous owner or even owners, I don't know, haven't really taken any care of the leather. And
Well, neither have I, because when I got it, it was already very stained and all. So I guess felt that I don't need to do anything either. And here we are needing to do some replacements of it. But this is the Keepall in its original shape. As you can see, the leather is cracking. There is a lot of watermarks on the bag. I love the color that leather is on currently. And I am very sad that that's probably not what I'm able to keep. But if we are looking, for instance, at this, I mean, this looks something that could break at any moment. And I think I have definitely prolonged the life of this. And it looks the same all around the bag. It still has, what is this called? But whatever you can to attach the handles. There is really nothing wrong with this. This is still very soft leather and all. So I'm assuming this is going to cost money. There's an old stamp there. To replace, and we're talking probably about hundreds, so not sure if I'm gonna do that. The lock is on the zipper. I don't have the key, so it has been my zipper pull. So I'm hoping that they're gonna provide me a way to open this or something like that. It does come with the bandeau strap. Well, anyway, the longer strap. And here is the attachment for it. So definitely also not really living its best life. The reason why I made my original video, procrastination is a real thing, isn't it? A while back was because this part broke. So the D-ring that was here, where you could attach the strap, just gave in. And I have to say I have used this bag fairly many times after that, just not with the strap. And talking about the strap, I think this looks horrendous. This looks so bad. That's most likely I will need to do something for the strap. If I want to use a Louis Vuitton strap, or then I'll just need to buy a completely new one. But here you can still see the D-ring attached to this hook from when it broke, basically. This is where I've kept it. But yeah, so this is the before material of my vintage Keepall. And now you have seen what the bag looked like before it went to Louis Vuitton. And I have to say, I was a bit surprised, like positively surprised of the service that I got when it comes to this bag. So let's now go into the practical details. On the 15th of February 2025, a Saturday, I went to my local Louis Vuitton here. I took the bag with me and just said that I wanted this to be repaired. I want to know what it costs to exchange all the leather parts of it. Well, they made us sit down somewhere, brought us some drinks, and then the SA just kind of went and searched for the details, because obviously this is a Keepall 60. It's not sold anymore, so maybe that information wasn't that easy for her to find. Don't know. She comes back to us and tells that all the leather parts, if I want to exchange all of them, it costs 1,000 euros. If I remember correctly, from when I first time went in and asked, the kind of exchanging all, the price was, I think it started with an 8. So obviously the price has gone up in these years. But at that point, the SA, like some years ago, told me that this price doesn't include the long shoulder strap, and that should be purchased separately. So in my head, that price would have been approximately the same. And as you saw from my past me, the shoulder strap looks so bad. So I was really thinking that if I pay 1,000 euros for this, I might as well just buy a completely non-branded shoulder strap for it. I wouldn't mind, and I would just be able to save some money. So yeah, they didn't really say what it does and doesn't include. It just said all the leather parts for 1,000 euros. And my expectation was all the like leather pieces that are holding the bag together. And I accepted this. I left it there on the 15th of February. And they told me it's approximately 10 weeks. So in my head, I should have gotten it in the end of April, right? And I was prepared for an even longer time because of everyone else's experiences. I've been hearing that in some cases, the repairs might actually last for months and months and months. I don't really know if that is then some kind of guarantee fix where Louis Vuitton covers the cost, and as this was after sales service that I purchased, that maybe they then service them in a particular time period. I don't know, but I was given 10 weeks. So on the 24th of March, I got an email and a text message and a WhatsApp message from the SA saying that my bag was ready to be collected. So in total, it actually was there for 38 days, a bit over 5 weeks. I'm thrilled. This is reasonable in my head. So I went and picked it up, and here we are. I haven't actually taken it from its dust bag because I now got a dust bag for it. Obviously, I didn't have one from the 90s. So now I have a dust bag for it as well. And next, let's have a look at what it looks like at the moment. Because I was a bit surprised. So, yeah, I don't think it's very easy to wrap a Keepall in a dust bag, but here it is. And then here is the receipt I paid. Actually, let's have a look what it says. Or if it says anything. It says repair. Nothing else, just repair, and then 1,000 euros. And if there was ever a doubt in my mind that buying this pre-owned might mean this was not authentic, well, I guess I have proof now because Louis Vuitton has repaired it, so I guess they should know. But are we ready to see what this looks like? All right. This looks brand new. When they opened this to me in the boutique, I really couldn't believe what I'm seeing because this looks new. The canvas was in really good shape, I have to be honest, even from before. So from that point of view, yes, it looks new. But it still has my lock on the zipper. They didn't remove it. I did ask from the boutique if they have a key to remove this because I've lost the key or didn't really even get the key. And they said that because this lock is from the 90s, they don't have those keys anymore. So the only way would be to break this zipper. And I'm just like, maybe leave it there. No, not break the zipper, break the lock. But as you can see, they did also exchange this. They gave me a luggage tag for it. I mean, obviously it comes with those, but when the first time I was there visiting, they told me that those would cost extra. So exchanging all of these parts would be the 800 euros something. And then on top, I would need to purchase a luggage tag and this. And this. The new strap was actually included in that 1,000 euro price point. So I'm fairly pleased with this. This looks new. I mean, in my head, I just got a new Keepall for 1,000 euros, fixed by Louis Vuitton, authenticated it for me. And then I got all the additional parts included in the same. I did remove this before I sent it to the repair, so this is the old part. So it is quite easy for us to compare the color difference for a brand new vachetta and the old one. And I mean, in my eyes, this looks naked, right? This looks naked now. I loved the patina on this leather, and now I have to start it all over again because this this looks naked, right? But 1,000 euros is so much money. It is so much money that I'm not even gonna stand here and say that, oh, this was a bargain. It is a lot of money. But considering how much Keepalls cost nowadays, this Keepall to begin with was 30 years old or something, and the canvas was perfect. It was like new. It was only the leather parts that showed some wear, and now that I exchanged them, I have a functioning Keepall. That's just amazing. I mean, I can't believe it. I am so pleased. And now I have to be honest, I'm a bit concerned of using this because of this. Before, when the leather looked like this, I had no issues wearing it because it looked worn already. Now I'm really concerned of getting watermarks and all. But I mean, this is for traveling. This should look worn, right? Or at least I should be able to use it, love it, enjoy it. And that's what I'm gonna do. But now I have a fully repaired Keepall 60. It is a vintage one, but all the leathers have been redone in 2025. Took me 5 weeks to get it back, and I paid 1,000 euros for all of this. I'm happy. Do you have experience with Louis Vuitton after sales service or their repair service? How was it for you? If you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.